Hey, what is up guys, GuitarRock here, welcome back to another Brown Dust 2 video. Alright, let's talk about the boss, Ruler of Light Rucersingha. So I'm going to show you guys a strategy right here. I managed to beat level 8, level 9 was very close for me. However, I couldn't do it because I don't have a strong blade. Alright, so blade is, I would say blade is going to be key for this particular one. I've been requesting somebody from my guildmate to put up a blade with magic resist. Alright, because so the boss, if you guys are not aware, this particular boss is going to do magic damage. You need magic resist gears. The blade that I have in my particular guild right now only has defense gears right now. So there's a couple of good blades right here. Plus 5. You can see this one is really good, but this one is defense percent, no magic resist right there. Same goes for this, defense percent, no magic resist right there. And same goes for this, right? So if you are using a blade or you're setting up for your teammates on your guild, make sure you guys set it up to magic resist so that she is using magic resist gears on both the armor piece and the I think the head piece, right? The armor, the helm. So very important because the boss is going to do magic resist, you know, very high magic damage. So let's talk about this particular boss. Why blade? Why these characters right here? So if you guys are not aware, this particular boss is going to be very important right here. You can see there's one specific thing that the boss will be able to do, the conditional skill, right? So increase the enemy's property damage by 200%, okay? Chain reinforcement, this is going to be later. And you can see right here, the boss is going to give you crit damage as well. That's going to be a very important one. And this is going to be the overdrive. You're going to get the chain, the fixed damage for the magic. That one is going to be later. And this is the most important one, right? So this one. Wait, not this one. The first one is going to be... where is it? The one that gives you the property. This particular one, alright? The piercing light. So you are going to get, as you can see, increase the enemy's property damage by 200%. So you are, if you use dark type, you will be able to hit the boss harder because the boss is light type, right? So property damage is good for that. And also one more thing, apply chain reinforcement to enemies with the dark property for 20 turns. Alright, that means you are encouraged. You are just definitely supposed to bring in dark type characters. I tried with I test it with Wilhelmina or Hikage and stuff because the boss only have like 2 weak tiles right here, right? Even then, your dark type characters are going to do more because of the chain weakening that the boss gives you, and you can stack, you can use Refitia on top of that, right? So that's going to be how it is. Celia is going to be very good in that particular case. Alright, in this case, your dark type is going to be Celia, and then we're going to bring in both the blade and Luventia in this case. So with that, let's show you guys a level 8 boss. I believe level 9 and level 10 is going to be very similar. Maybe level 10 the timing is going to be a bit different, but I'm going to show you guys with this for now because I don't have a blade plus 5. I'm going to use my own one, which is plus 2, but it gets the job done, right? So with that, I'm going to turn off the face cam as per usual because it's blocking the boss HP. So first things first, the boss is going to apply this thing, like I mentioned, property damage, apply 1 chain reinforcement to you. So starting up, you want to just set up the buffs accordingly, right? So everybody is just going to be buffing. You don't need to do anything crazy. We're just going to use this one for Sarah first, just to give us the SP first, right? This is the one that gives you the SP. Set it up with Bunny Celia. So both your characters, Blade and Luventia, they don't have to do anything. Alright, we just be chilling for now. Okay. Boom. Boom. Okay. So far so good. Okay, hit this. And boom. So now we get the buff. So now you can see everyone in our party. We are going to get this couple of buffs. Property damage increase and the chain stack, right? So that's going to be how it is. So this is why you want to take advantage of this. The chain stack is this particular one. So now in turn 2, we are going to use this particular one for now. Buff Refitia, change to this particular one, the wedding one. Make sure Refitia is buffing Luventia, Blade, and in this case Celia, right? So that's going to be the important one. So this one you don't have to use the Diana skill. Now we're gonna go with this particular one. Hopefully, okay. So now you can see the boss is going to hit us in front, right? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna move Sair here because you want Sair to get hit. Now, the second skill, I noticed sometimes the boss use the straight line skill. It doesn't matter which one, just make sure that Sair gets hit, right? if you think like this is like too much for you, you can just move the characters back a little bit, something like that, so that only like 2 characters get hit, because you don't need anyone to get hit with this one, right? So this one, there's nothing crazy right here. We're just gonna get Sarah get hit alone, and then I don't recommend using this first. I recommend using yeah, actually it doesn't matter, right? But I prefer to use this one first, the lesser one, 5 times, and then we're gonna go with Blades physical, and then we're gonna go with this particular skill for Luventia. This is going to basically do a ton of damage. Now make sure Blade is in the middle, because Blade only applies amplification to the main target, right? Okay, 21 chain. Okay, decent damage. Okay, not bad of a damage so far. Okay, so we got a couple of hits there. Now the next one, you can see this one now 5 turns or more, the boss is not going to increase your crit damage. Alright, we are going to want to get hit, so we need to reposition again. Make sure all your DPS characters are in somewhat this tile range. Alright, we want to get hit. You can put Say right there just so she gets hit as well. Right, something along these lines. Alright, so just make sure everybody is gonna get hit. So we're just trying to set it up. No need to use Sayers this particular skill, because that one will activate taunt, right? So now we're gonna go this, and this. Now again, if your blade is +5 and your blade can do more damage, maybe you can swap around to go Luventia first. But because my blade is like +2 and +3 for each costume, I feel like it's better for me to get Luventia to go last, because she will do more damage. Okay. Feel free to experiment around, right? Because like the damage difference not going to be that crazy. Okay, so you can see that was 86%, right? Let me show you guys if I turn this around. 86%. Maybe the chain, because this Luventia, this particular costume also, the chain is very important. So boom. I'm just changing the order to show you guys if this will be better. 86% is about the same, right? It's about the same as you guys can see. Or with the counter 85%, so it's about 1% difference whoever goes first, right? So just keep that in mind. So feel free to test out with your blade if you have a stronger +5 blade than or weaker Luventia, so you have to know who is better to go last. Okay, so now you can see this one, the enemy is gonna hit us with a lot of damage. So there's no need for us to be there. So what we're gonna do, we are trying to ensure. Okay, so as you can see, the boss is going to do a lot of damage right here. Damage increased by 10% per target. Alright, this one is again very crazy. So what you actually want to do, right? You want to do something like this. So who can you move out? Then you want to move out, because this is going to be important. You don't want all your characters to get hit. Sarah needs to get hit for sure, because she has to be here. But this is probably the more annoying skill. If you are struggling with this one, you might want to consider activating this particular one. But I think I'll be okay. So I'll just set it up for now. And I'm not gonna do anything for the time being. I'm just gonna go with this one. I'm just gonna set up things as accordingly. So just gonna go with this for now, right? Okay. Yeah, again, feel free to use your Diana's 1 SP. Boop, if you are struggling. Okay, 230 million, not bad. Ooh, counter. Okay, now as you can see, the next one, turn 9. We got full SP going on, right? Full SP going on. Diana need to activate this. Then we're gonna go share with this again. Now this is a little bit tricky, because now Diana is gonna get hit, right? And it says that KO. So depending on how, if she's gonna die, because I think I forgot to change my Diana's gears. to a magic resist. I think she's still running defense. So I might not need to look into that again, right? Okay. Do this for now. So we are setting up for turn 11. Turn 11 we will do the robot. Okay, still alive. Barely. Okay, now turn 11. This is what we're gonna do. Now we're gonna go all in. Alright, no need to do this, no need to do this. Celia's gonna do that. Blade is gonna do this. And then we're gonna do... Look at this. This is gonna do a lot of damage. With the robot, boom! Activate the robot's skill. Bam. Okay, buff. Okay, nice. Okay, look at this. Okay, 789 million. So now we should have activated the condition. Oh shoot, we haven't activated the condition. Basically, the boss has one condition when he is going to be one tile left, right? He will activate, oh, I mean less than 50%, right? Less than 50% he will activate the other skill, and I'm trying to get the boss to activate that skill, but my damage is not enough, so I have to take one more turn. But if you have enough damage, right? Again, if this is a +5 blade, hopefully I'll be able to borrow one of my guildmates +5 blade right there. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty good. 43% damage. Okay, we got some counter in. Okay, so now because the boss has entered this particular new state right here, right? So 50% and below, there's a new condition that the boss will activate. So the boss will basically do this max 1 time per battle, applies 15% chain weakening to all the parts. Basically, the boss is going to apply insane debuff to itself. So what do? We are just going to chill, right? We are just going to chill. You can feel free to do this, or you can use this skill, doesn't matter. We just wait for Liberta next skill. Okay, Seer is just gonna get hit again. We just set it up for... So here's what I recommend. Don't use this one. Save it for the next one. Wait, let me see. 50% and below. You know what? We can go in here. Yeah, we can go in right now. This is going to do insane damage. Okay. Boom. Buff. Hit. So because the next one you cannot do extreme chain, that's why there's no reason to save the blade skill, right? And what do I mean by that? Zoom. Okay, now we get some buff. So this round, alright, the boss is going to activate this thing. So reserve Light of Dawn. So you can see after this the boss is going to enter a break for 3 turns, and then we're going to get 10% chain damage weakening to all parts and 200% vulnerability. But you cannot do more than 50 chain. Alright, you mentioned right here, this is the condition. So if you go and hit 50 chain to this boss, he will silence you. You don't want that to happen. And let me show you guys what will happen, right? If you're not careful. So this is what will happen. Let's say I go here and I do this, right? So this will be 50 chain right here. I will do 50 chain. Boom. 30 chain right there, right? 33 chain. 51 chain, you can see, right? 57 chain. Now the boss is going to do this. And now you're silenced, alright? Now you can see you cannot use the skills, right? So, don't do that, right? So make sure you, during this turn, at turn 17, pay very close attention. Do not reach more than 50 chain. So turn off Celia's skill. Everyone else can hit. Just do not activate Celia. Alright? So this is how you get it. So you get 1 extra turn pretty much. Unless you can one-shot. Maybe some of you guys have like strong enough characters to one-shot, you know, during that turn. But yeah, so now you can see, now the boss enters break. So now we go in. Alright, so we're gonna go with this, go with this, go with that, and go with this. Now this is going to be more than enough. Alright, so we're just gonna go with this particular one. Boom, boom. Lot of chain. More chain. Look at this, look at this. Oof. I think that can reach 1 billion with Luventia, right? So, that's how you do it. This is the damage, as you guys can see. So we got a Deal Snatcher, Luventia. Young Lady Blade, I believe, is more important than Apostle Blade. So if you can get this to +5, this is the one that I got +2, right? And then you can see the other Luventia. This one is a bit finickier to use because of the chain requirements, etc. And those are the damage statistics. Alright, so hopefully you guys get an idea. So let's show you guys my gears. I'm sure you guys are curious. So this is going to be my gear for my Liberta right here, my Rafitia right here, my blade. I do have magic resist 82%. I stole this from Loan. But as you can see, this is +2. I didn't potential liberate this fully yet. Alright, and this is +3. Again, if you got +5 blade, feel free to try the same strat for level 9. You should be able to do it, or even level 10, right? And who's the other one? Diana, right? This is my Diana's gears. Also, this is my Celia's gears. So this is the Celia's gears. And of course, Luventia is my strongest character. Boom. So I do have a 1.8k attack, 726% crit damage. And last but not least, I did borrow the... Wait. I borrowed somebody's Seer because I know I don't have a strong Seer. I believe this was the Seer that I borrowed, right? It is a pretty strong Seer, as you can see, right? But just to get the important one is the office one, the costume, just to get the +5. Alright, so that's gonna be it for this particular video. Let me know what you guys think of the current season of the Guild Boss. Hopefully you guys are able to do it as well. Alright, so with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a like. I'll stream on Twitch later today, so if you guys want to tune in, twitch.tv/GuitarRock69. I'll see you guys there if you guys want to hang out, right? Yep, bye-bye.